Hello, this is Guy Grant, and I'm coming to you today with my end of year update and forecast. This one is specifically for the sellers of homes in parks where you do not own the land. The outlook is that it is a buyer's market. There is no doubt that the market has completely shifted from the seller's market that we had a couple of years ago, and now it is a buyer's market. There is a ton of inventory and not a lot of sales going on. The cost of insurance is one factor. The interest rates are another, although most people do pay cash for these, but a lot of people were buying them, with the equity line on their principal residence if they were buying them for snowbird purposes. If you're paying a lot more on your equity line, you don't necessarily want to buy these, so interest rates are affecting the costs. I'm going to go through a few stats just to show this. I'm not going to make this real long-winded, but suffice it to say that prices are down. You can't go by, oh, my neighbor sold their house for X a year ago or a year and a half ago. You're going to be selling for probably substantially less than that X number was that your neighbor sold for a year ago. Don't mean to be negative going into the new year, but I want to be truthful so we can try and get as many houses sold as possible. So here are some stats. Okay, here's a quick stat. This is an article from the Mortgage Professionals Association. The Mortgage Bankers Association showed that the number of mortgage applications fell by 22% year over year. So if there's 22% less people making applications for loans, there's at least 22% less people buying houses. So that shows, numbers are down. This is active inventory for single-family homes. This is from Florida Realtors for the entire state of Florida. In February of 22, there was 26,000. At the end of November, which is the last month that we have stats for, it broke the 100,000 mark. So a little variation, but it's pretty much a straight line going up on inventory. The median sale price for single-family homes is actually held pretty even. It's right around this 410 mark, a little bit above, a little bit below. But for single-family homes, the prices are holding steady. For homes in parks and condominiums, it definitely is not. The prices are definitely on the way down. Expired listings, I pulled this from Stellar MLS. In these three counties, Citrus, Hernando, and Pasco, which is the three counties that I work in 2021, there was only 293 expired listings. That's less than one expired listing a day in three counties combined. So the market was an unbelievable seller's market. In 22, it just about doubled. In 23, it held about the same. And now in 2024, it's 2.5 times higher. So that means there's almost 1,500 people that tried to sell their house and did not succeed, that their listing expired without selling. And that's a trend that I'm seeing a lot of, and there's going to be an awful lot of expired listings this season. I'm not going to do all three counties. I'm just going to do Hernando County, but for mobile homes for sale. This is my state MLS, which is the one that I use for mobile homes in parks without real property attached. And there is 121 available in Hernando County currently for sale. So now we'll go back and we'll look at pending real quick. So that's accepted offer and in contract is pending. We'll do search. And there's 2. Yikes. Okay. And then let's do sold, and we'll go back to November 1st of 2024. So in the last 2 months, then how many have how many have sold. And there have been 23, and there's 120 on the market. So you can do the math that there's a ton for sale and not that many selling. Only have 2 that sold over 100,000. I actually sold that one. There's 5 or 6, maybe 7 between 50 and 100. I sold that one as well. And then the rest are below 50,000. And there's some pretty nice ones here. So that one sold for 26 and this one sold for 29. So there's just an awful lot on the market, and prices are definitely down for mobile homes in parks. Okay, so I don't want to be negative going into the new year, but the truth is that prices are way down on these homes in parks, and there just is no denying that. So if you want to get your house sold, you need to have it in tip-top condition, very clean, completely ready to go, and you're going to have to end up taking less than what your neighbor sold for 6 months or a year ago, unfortunately. And that's really just the nature of the beast. So I don't want to be negative, but I do have to give real information and not be Pollyanna about, oh, everything's great, everything will be fine, and then in 6 months you won't have your house sold. So I hope that you can find this information helpful, and don't shoot the messenger. And Happy New Year, and I'll be in touch. Thank you.